Imagine being able to reduce your risk of developing type 2 diabetes simply by making a few tweaks to your diet. A groundbreaking study by Harvard researchers has found that consuming French fries on a regular basis can significantly increase your chances of developing this debilitating disease. But here's the surprising part. Baked, mashed, and boiled potatoes are not associated with the same risk. In fact, eating 3 servings of French fries per week can raise your risk of developing type 2 diabetes by a staggering 20%. On the other hand, replacing potatoes with whole grains can have the opposite effect, lowering your risk of diabetes and other health problems like weight gain, cardiovascular disease, and certain types of cancer. But what's behind this discrepancy? And this is the part most people miss. It's not just about the type of potato, but how it's prepared. The frying process used to make French fries produces more trans fats and generates compounds that can lead to inflammation and insulin resistance. Additionally, French fries are often higher in calories and sodium, making them a recipe for disaster. But before you think you need to give up potatoes altogether, think again. Potatoes can still be a part of a balanced diet, as long as you opt for boiled, baked, or mashed varieties, and pair them with nutrient-dense foods like vegetables, legumes, and lean proteins. And if you can, try substituting potatoes with whole grains like whole grain bread, pasta, oats, and cereal. The key takeaway is that potatoes shouldn't be the primary source of carbohydrates in your diet. Prioritizing whole grains over potatoes is the way to go, according to lead author Said Mohammed Musavi. But here's where it gets controversial. Some previous research has suggested that even mashed potatoes may be linked to a higher risk of diabetes due to additives. So, what's the verdict? Should we be avoiding potatoes altogether, or can they still be a part of a healthy meal plan? The answer lies somewhere in between. As registered dietitian Rana Chehab notes, potatoes are a good source of fiber, vitamin C, and potassium, making them a nutritious addition to a balanced diet. But it's all about moderation and preparation. So, the next time you're tempted to reach for those crispy French fries, remember that baked, boiled, or mashed potatoes are a much healthier alternative. And if you can, try swapping them out for whole grains to reap even more health benefits. But we want to hear from you. Do you think potatoes are a healthy food option, or should they be avoided at all costs? Share your thoughts in the comments below. As healthcare reporter Catherine Ho notes, the most important takeaway is not to classify potatoes as good or bad, but as a food that can be part of a health-promoting meal plan when eaten alongside other nutrient-dense whole foods. So go ahead and enjoy those potatoes. Just be mindful of how they're prepared, and don't be afraid to get creative with whole grains.